Today we have Garrett Tepper, the owner and operator of the Fight Farm here in Lloydminster, and he's here today to talk to us about a few of the classes that they're going to be running this summer. So thank you so much for being with me today, Garrett.
Thanks for being here.
All right, Garrett, so tell me a little bit about the Fight Farm and kind of, you said you've been working here in Lloydminster for 15 years. Tell me kind of how you came up with the Fight Farm and your journey through mixed martial arts as well.
Yeah, so we've been here for 15 years teaching classes. We actually started out on an acreage, so that's how we were actually penned the Fight Farm. I had a few students, and I had been retired for about 10 years. A friend of mine had a Quonset and out on an acreage, and he said, "Hey, why don't you guys call it the Fight Farm?" Right? So I thought, hey, that's kind of a fitting name, and from there it grew from 5 students to 15, moved into town to 50, and then brings us to here. So close to 200 students now.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what you are teaching students from young ages to older ages and some of those major programs that you guys are planning to offer this summer.
So what we do is, first and foremost, what's important is everything we show is for fun, fitness, for self-defense, self-confidence, and eventually if somebody wants to journey into competing, then we do amateur and professional as well. And we will compete in kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA as well.
And so with that, some of those big, and so you also are offering this to younger kids especially. Tell me a little bit about those classes and kind of some of the big things about them coming up this summer.
So the kickboxing, introduction to kickboxing, it's not just kickboxing for the sense of just, learning how to fight. That's the last component of what we teach. It's all about learning the technique, respect, and just building self-confidence. I've always said, martial arts is not about fighting. It can be if that's the route you want to go, but it's more about just building that self-confidence. So the kids will learn kickboxing at an amateur level, not any of the knees and elbows and the stuff that you see in the higher levels. We also offer Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is basically the ground fighting with submission, so some wrestling and everything else. And yeah, lots of fun and lots to learn. You're not just, like I was saying earlier, you're not just doing the technique for the sake of doing it, but there is goal setting. So we do have a full grading system as well, and you can work your way up to a black belt one day.
All right. And so with that class, as well as any other classes that you guys are offering, where can people go to find more information? When are those kind of starting up this summer?
So our Facebook page does have all the information, okay? For kids, generally, we are just running Mondays and Wednesdays for the summer months. For adults, the schedule's online all through the week as well.
Awesome, perfect. Thank you so much, Garrett. And be sure, if you're interested in trying out some MMA, Brazilian mixed martial arts as well, and Muay Thai as well, that's one of my personal favorite martial arts, that you make sure you check out Fight Farm on Facebook.